Good morning, Rob Squad. I know I'm here early. I'm here early, you guys, because I was up early just flipping through the YouTube streets. And I'm like to myself, I got a lot to say. And we're going to cover the situation on Courtney because I did get to watch a lot of videos yesterday. They were extremely heartbreaking, you guys. Like, extremely. I didn't even think that it was going to affect me to the level that it did, but it definitely affected me, right? Because who wants to hear, hey, Rita, hey, Candace, hey, Joanne, hey, y'all, hey, Trina Davis, good morning. Hey, Kelbo, hey, LaShawn, hey, Kiera, hey, Trina. Good morning, Raw Squad. Good, beautiful morning. Hey, Joanne, hey, Lynette, hey, Katina, hey, Deborah Ramsey, hey, Tata Bug, hey, Lenore Gardner, hey, Love Chops, hey, Zay. Zay, I see you were in a beautiful suite with a jacuzzi yesterday. It was so good to see. Hey, Gina. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Wanda. Let me see. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Tamika Cole. Hey, Lenora. Love Chops. Zay Way. Let me see. Misty Blue. I see you, baby. Katina, Deborah, Tater Bug, Sandra, Miss Jean Mocha, Kelbo, LaShawn, Kiera, Miss Trina Davis, Joanne. Hey, y'all. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning, you guys. Hey, Helen. I did not get the opportunity to go out and turn on my sprinklers, but that's okay. Our water, it's already back green in those areas that was kind of dying, that was getting on my nerves. Thank you, Zay. Hey, Mary. Hey, Tamika Flock. Hey, Sandra Lee. Hey, Boo. Hey, y'all. Did I? Hey, Marianne Watson. Let me see. Dana Blank. How you doing, Helen Johnson? Elaine Moore. Nothing to think with Miss Trina. Wanda D. Gina Jewett. Leslie Cole. Good morning. If I missed y'all name, come at the bottom and say hi, and I'll catch up. Hey, what is it? Eladine 86. Hey, hit the like button coming in. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra, for that reminder. Hey, Lola Peterson, how you doing? Hey, Elaine. Let me see. Nothing to think would say hello to everyone in the chat. Hey, Demetrius Harrison. Leslie Cole say, hey, say boo. I caught your replay, boo. Okay. Hey, Mary Weekly. Hey, Tamika Flock. And this is Zay. Okay, let me put Zay back on the screen. Let me go down, see if I can catch a lot more of my sisters. Good morning. It's me, Riri. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Wanda. Auntie at Mary Weekly. Hey, Zay. Let me see. Hey, Wanda. LaWanda. I gotta get used to saying that new name, girl. Let me see. Hey, Miss Beverly. Hey, Sonia. Lola. Tony Lawson. Good morning. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Lane 86. Hey, nothing to think with Demetrius, Leslie. I think I got all you guys. I think I got everybody. And it's going to be more of our sisters. Hey, Mooka. Hey, Angela. Hey, Nick underscore cake. Hey, y'all. Good, beautiful morning. Happy, thankful Thursday. It's a beautiful day, you guys. But like I was telling y'all, I usually like to get up before daybreak on my off days because the day I don't have a treatment. I'm home. I was treated yesterday. For all inquiring minds that don't understand, I go get my treatments Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm home maxing and relaxing. That's just a little reminder to the people that think that they know me and they don't. But anyway, so like I was saying, I watched Courtney as much as I could yesterday because I'm not in a hurry to do these reactions to what I feel or what I've heard or what I've seen, which was devastating. It was horrendous. It was awful what I heard. Now, I could see why the outrage. Hold on, you guys. I could see why everybody was so outraged. Why my daughters could not wait to update me, right? because it was a lot to unpack. It was very sad to listen to, right? But before I get to that, let me just say this, Kelbo, you guys. Hey, y'all, come on in. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Erica. Hey, Gmal GG. Let me go up. Hey, Massey Oaks. Let me see. Happy birthday, Bama. Happy birthday, Bama. It got to the point where I had to stop listening, Ross. Listen, I told Davion, I said, girl, I can't really listen to a lot more. Like that boy life was a tragedy. Thank God everybody walked away safe and, alive. But it was just like on the verge of really living with a monster. It was devastating. And I'm going to touch some key points that I heard. And I'm just like, if I was a mother and I had to hear those stories about my behavior, I would be very hurt. I would be sick. And let me tell y'all something. I want to extend apology to Courtney because Davion is right. I was wrong for exploiting what happened to him. I was wrong for giving a platform to that to be talked about. I was wrong. God knows I was wrong. I feel like I was wrong. I've never personally had any communication with Courtney. But from what I see, Courtney has been very respectful towards me. Haven't said anything out of line about chopping it up with Ross. And I should not have gave a space for his deepest hurt to be talked about on my platform. And I asked him, everybody that loves him, everybody, God, I asked God to forgive me. I am so sorry that I did that to him. I'm so sorry. That was not right. And that's the part that really hurt me because I did it. Trying to hurt his mother. I hurt this man, and this young man has been hurt for the majority of his life. And I can't, I'm like, and I added to it? Damn, as if he needed that for me. He didn't. So whatever part I played, a big part, my platform, everything. I shouldn't have been involved. In the case that I feel so ashamed of myself. I feel so bad that I played that role towards something that was so devastating and so hurtful to a young man that got to live life alone, in this world alone, trying to figure it out. I couldn't imagine not having supportive family, you guys. I've never been without it, and I couldn't think of my life not having it. I'm 52, and I still need my aunties, my uncles, my cousins. I still go to them for all type of stuff. Anything. I'm at auntie. Can you come up? Uncle, can you stop? Can you do this? And to see him without any of that, and I got the nerve to add to his equation, that was one of the most horrible things I think I've ever done on social media. I really do, you guys. We know you have a good heart, Roz. Yeah, love thyself. But I wasn't coming from a good place. And I just want Courtney to know that I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Let me see. LaWanda say, hey, Killer Kins, we meant no harm. We are some of your biggest supporters. We are praying for you, nephew. God bless. Yes, we are praying for him. And I'm so thankful because I never could bring myself to go to a child and try to question them about their mothers. I just don't think that that's okay. And I think people that do that should be held accountable for their action, because it's not okay to go interrogate somebody else's child, no matter what the adults got going on. The children shouldn't be contacted, right? So I am proud of myself because I knew better. Like I said, to this day, today, almost 4 years later. I have never had the opportunity to speak with Courtney, but I would love to. I think he's an amazing young man. I think that he showed a level of strength that is so good for us to see on social media. It could be inspiring, encouraging. I think that he's going I'm not surprised that he have 1 million followers. I'm not surprised. I'm so grateful to see him develop out of a shell of not feeling like he can use his words. I'm so grateful and thankful on behalf of him to be bold enough to come out here and share some of the craziest things that that you could imagine. Being raised by a person that hates you. And if they don't hate you, they act out hatred towards you. Because I don't know if LA hate her son. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know why she liked it to inflict pain onto him. And I'm going to tell y'all the thing that stuck out the most to me is when that young man said, y'all, brace yourself. Make sure you ain't on the edge of no seats, no beds. Brace yourself. When he said if he was a boy or a man, he think that LA would have wanted him to be involved in something in, what's that word again? Hold on. Because my daughter got to mention it. I can't even hardly say the word. I'm just like, wow. Wow. Let me ask my child. Ancestral? Incestuous?
Please leave your message.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Because I was just trying
Please
to say.
Leave your message.
Oh my God. Okay, let me call my other one. Let me see. We already been on the phone, so I'm not waking anybody up, you guys. Me and my babies, although me and Daddy in the same house, we all been on three-way this morning. Let's see if.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, what's that word I can't really pronounce? That Courtney said he think that if he was a man's man, a boy, that his mom would have involved him in ancestral. What was it? But he said ancestral behaviors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that means that he could see her wanting to build some type of in-house relationship sexually with him.
Yeah, that's what ancestral means.
Okay, bye, baby.
Okay, bye.
I mean, did y'all hear him say that? Because I'm like, ancestral. So he said she wanted me to be the man of the house. If I was a boy, I could see her want me to be ancestral with her. I'm like, wow. I mean, why did he feel like that about his mother? I'm like, dang, that's deep, y'all. Let me drop down. Look at Sherry say, wow. Yeah, Dana Blaine, he said it out of his mouth that if he was a man, that his mother would have probably had him in an ancestral situation up underneath that roof. Unbelievable and sad. Yes, Boss Vibes. You guys, the videos are on TikTok. Go listen. When he talked about CPS and he did it in sections, then he talked about getting put out at 15. He talks about being in an incestual relationship with his mom if he were not, gay or whatever he labeled himself as to be, because I know it's not gay. It's called something else that he said. Hold on, you guys. Ancestral, yeah. Davion, is that somebody dropping off our order? Did it say that somebody just dropped off our order? Okay, because I was wondering who just walked past my window. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, y'all know, listen. A habit that I need to break. I need to quit ordering shit. I wake up every day and I say, oh, I need a bag of ice. Oh, I need some basil. Oh, I need some sourdough bread. And I'm not leaving out the house this time in the morning. So I order it. I know y'all, it's expensive, it's a waste of money, but I am gonna enter the door what is it, some type of pass. My daughter said pay something for it and I'll get free delivery. So I'm gonna try that because I ordered to these people too much. But anyway, that's who he was. I seen the shadow go by my window. So she inflicted it onto her own children. Ross, I do the same thing. I just order soap. Black tea. Okay, I'm not alone. Hey, Miss Run Up a Bag, how you doing, boo? But okay, that was just a little. Let's get back to, the topic at hand. So she inflicted it on him, her own children. This is what he indicates, right? Now he ain't never just said she slept with any of them, but he kind of speaks around it in those type of ways. Ancestral. Why would you think that if you were straight, your mother would want relations with you? Like, how many people think that of their parents? I mean, that was so crazy. And let's not talk about him creating the OnlyFans. I'm like, I know people do it, but he was trying to survive. He said, I got me a good trick. I'm like, what? And his mama ain't somewhere crying because that's the devastation, whether she directly or indirectly, she played a part in all his surviving mechanisms. Everything he has been doing over this last past what, from 15 to 21, it's all been a direct of indirect effect or direct because of the mother that he was given. And I know that God don't make no mistakes, because let me just tell y'all, we talk about this and we say how devastating it is, right? But he picked her to be his mother. He picked her for the lessons and the teachings and the experience and whatever it was that he wanted to go through. So let's not forget, nothing is by coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. It's so perfectly designed by God. So perfectly. And although, like, I feel terrible that he had to go through that, right? But I know that whatever the lessons was, it was because of strengthening him and making him a better version, and him realizing that all he have is self. Like, I believe that Courtney went through a lot of lessons that people can benefit from, because I'm so codependent on my family, it's not even funny. I would never want to be in this world standing on my own and not being able to look at my children or look at my family and know that I have support, love. Look at my social media and see that the Raw Squad loves me. Look out for me. It's just a beautiful feeling to know that there's someone in your corner, whether you're wrong or right, whether you like the music they hate, whether you don't like ice cream cake. I mean, this lady was such the pettiest. Because I don't want to badmouth her, but it was ridiculous of what she did to him or what he say she did, right? Welcome, welcome, Miller Mills. Thank you for renewing your membership, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful. Let me come down. Lawanda say facts. Muka say moving forward. There's let me see. Hold on, let me slow it down. Moving forward, there's OSA, a law in place that there is no longer a statute of limitation on SA. So those little ones could be the ones that lock her up. Okay. So good to hear that. Because I don't think on unaliving, on essay, I think that there should be no time limit, because these lawmakers know that these kids are afraid to talk until they're adults and away from the culprit, the monster, until there's a way. Let me see. I think she's mad because he put out that stinky, dirty laundry. Yes. I hate Deborah. Jackie say good morning. Hey, Miss Jackie Thomas. Trina say Pebbles. Okay, speaking everyone. Lawanda say 100. Good morning, Royalty Queen. Zay, I don't watch her because I don't like how she's mad because he's gay and she's bi instead of embracing his sexuality. Exactly. But we see the audacity of people every day. They talk about people appearance when they look horrible. Talk about people's sexuality when they are the nastiest. Talk about people houses when they live the filthiest. Talk about people parenting when they don't have room. They failed all their children. Every last one of them. And I don't have to keep coming on here, but we're used to people with the audacities, the balls bigger than an elephant sack of balls, right? The audacity of these people. We see bald head bitches. Can I get a little funny? We see bald head bitches today in the sister circle posted it that I told y'all didn't have no motherfucking edges. Talking about me when the lace front pulled out my hair. I told y'all bitches was bald headed. All that nasty ass glue stuck, how they gotta pay shit to their head every day because ain't no hair growing back. It ain't never coming back. We see the audacity. I mean, I know y'all used to it because I'm used to it, right? I'm used to it. Hey, Royalty Queen. Missy Blue, yes, I watched it on YouTube about the Wit Takers. Let me see. Let me see. That Precious movie is real life. I know someone who experienced that and feel like the little just might have the same kind of story. It's just my feeling. Yes, it is. It's me, Riri. It's killing Bumpy softly. He will come out on top. Exactly. She don't care, Roz. That sad part. That she don't care. This is what he's saying. I would be so floored. I probably wouldn't even show my face. If my son thought that I wanted him to one day grow up and be my partner, sexually, I would be like, oh my God, I would even hate, even if it ain't true and it's the furthest thing, right? I would just hate to make my baby feel that way. He must have witnessed her doing some very gross things. Like, yuck. Misty Blue say Ross and the Raw Squad, have anybody in the chat ever watched the Whittakers? They are an inbred family from West Virginia. Bumpy family reminds me of them. I ain't never watched it, but please tell me where I can see it. Because I know this shit exists. Just from LA, we know that this shit exists. No matter how far away we have all been kept from it, this shit really happens. Let me see, Ross. I get deliveries daily. My camera notifies me back to back. Person detected on the camera. Notifications be popping up. Glad I work from home to get them. Ha! Lawanda. Every morning. And my kids be like, Mama, why you up so early thinking about some damn basil and some garlic and some sourdough bread? Y'all, because I'll be up thinking about what I'm going to cook today. I got to eat, y'all. I said, listen, my appetite has gotten so good. But I'll be like, Roz, don't you put back on all that weight you just got off, or they just helped you get rid of. She probably the reason the boy is gay, because who knows who touched him. Exactly. Exactly. And let me tell y'all what she's missing. Because only she said, I don't know how the little girl is. I've never met her. And I don't want to overstep my boundaries. But if she's witnessing certain forms of behavior from her daughter, then she should know that that's a sign of the abuse that's been left untreated. because he represent all type of signs. So it's not even like we don't have to listen to what he say. We can kind of look at his demeanor and know that things were off, that things weren't uh loving, and he still tries to naturally have love for his mother. I remember when I was a little girl. Well, my grandmother didn't get foster kids till I was 13, but I was still considered a little girl. And I remember my grandmother got these siblings, and they could never go back to their mom. And I was, listening and overhearing. But when my grandmother was speaking with the social worker, I think the mom was selling her babies out for money for drugs. And back, I'm like, oh my God, I could not believe that type of stuff happens. I'm like, what? And the little girl and the little boy end up being, and I don't know how the little girl was. They didn't stay with my grandmother long because they had so many problems. My grandmother was not equipped to raise them or to house them or to provide care. So they weren't there, but probably for a couple of weeks. And it had been so much, these tantrums of the little boy trying to bully, the younger little boy that he shared a room with, which my grandmother used to talk to me and say that certain things were telltale signs, of a kid abusing another kid. So my grandmother, she didn't delay a reaction. Hold on, y'all. You know, but that's, I started learning quick in life that's how certain things are operated, because my grandmother opened her home to kids that was in the foster system. And I remember a whole bunch of stories, you guys. But when I look at Courtney and his siblings, I can identify exactly what I'm seeing. So everybody might say, well, Roz, how you know? Because I've been taught these things even as an adult when I was taking care of foster youth and the classes and programs that we went over and they talked about. Because these people has signs about themselves that scream they've been SA'd. They've been abused. Courtney demeanor screams he's been raised by his own monster. His own monster. And she should feel ashamed that that's even put out there. Hey, you don't want these problems. Hold on. Miss Rubberbag say Viola. You don't want these problems. Lisa say, Roz, did you hear the story that she had a blind lady watch him and that when he got abused because everyone was coming in the lady house? I think he said he was 6 years old then. 6 years old. And a blind lady could not watch my children. How? There's no way. And I don't have a cruel pun intended, but that's sad as fuck. That's sad she subjected him to that. I forget what that movie was last night, but it was a little girl. And y'all know Tubi, you wake up and it's playing all type of different movies, right? Yes, baby. Yeah, I apologize. My baby want to make sure I let Courtney know that I am so sorry. Like my daughter, they hold me accountable, you guys. They are going to make sure they mom do the right thing. And I agree with Davion and Majane. They feel so bad for Courtney. They feel like they wish it was something they could do to really help Courtney. Be a friend, be a sense of support for Courtney. Like I pray that Courtney see this video one day. Yep, imagine all the trafficking happening. Ooh, royalty queen. Just imagine it. Hey Sabrina. Hey, Love Chops. Hey, you don't want these problems. Roz, is the link in the sister circle working? I got invited, but I can't seem to get in. I don't think it's working, Miss Trina. Davion was just telling me that she sent a few of you guys the link, and for some reason it's not working. So let us work on it. Let us figure out. But Miss Trina, a lot of you guys, I just talked with my sister on Instagram this morning. I want all you guys over there. I want to really get rid of two, because two is just not for us, right? Let me see. Lawanda say bullseye. Thanks everyone for joining. Let me see. Joining, chopping it up with Ron's reaction channel. Hey, Miss Janice. Thank you. Let me go up, you guys. Memberships are definitely available. Good morning, Roz. Hey, Heart Desire. Miss you to Fire say, hey, Roz Mod in chat. Just stopping in to show some love. Thank you, Boo. Missy Blue is talking to Love Chops. They are suffering because of the parent. It's so heartbreaking. It is. I'm not in the sister circle no more. You will be. Just have y'all been real patient, and I appreciate it. But you guys will be. I told you guys Davion is working on a multitude of things, right? The sister circle cannot be her first priority. But Rita, if you Rita is so smart. If Rita is good at letting you guys over, then Rita, I don't know if you're an administrator of Sister Circle 3, but if you don't mind letting people over there so we can get rid of two, that would be greatly appreciated. Miss Run Up a Bag say Bumpy better be careful because she don't know what was going through those kids' mind. They can harm her ass while she sleep. Them kids is mentally off. Exactly. Did y'all hear the song that Courtney was singing this morning? That he gonna get a weapon and set this motherfucker off? Was I just imagining that, or did he really do that? Because it's in the sister circle. He said, because he gonna set this mother off. Who's his number one target? It damn sure ain't me. I don't know if he got personal problems with people, but if I was Bumpy, that would raise an eyebrow. You gonna do what? You gonna set what off? I mean, because if you think about it, he no, let me not say that, because life is good and all the time. I don't want to even say he lived a horrible life. That's what I was about to say. I cannot say that, because being here and getting a chance to live life is a blessing within itself, right? So I don't want to say that. But I want to say some people just feel like they ain't got nothing else to lose. Why not? My mom essayed me. We was riding home from Florida back to Georgia, and she was mushing me and picking with me and slapping me and doing all type of stuff just for her own guilty pleasure. I'm like, damn, he talked about a car ride at the age of 13, and she was in there beating him because he deleted messages, because she had went through his phone to see. Because I'm like, how do you walk around? Let me tell y'all something. 4 children, 4 teenagers, 4 adults. I've been through all these stages. Not once did I ever have a level of distrust that I had to go throughout their phones and see what they doing, who they talking to, how they talking. I never did. And people could say my oldest daughter lost her virginity as a teenager. That's not true. I mean, well, it is true, but she was an adult and she came to that conclusion after courting a young man for over 5 years. Probably like 6 or 7, because they started hanging out in high school. They had the ideal. Marjane has always, she's the cheerleader captain of her team, Hercules High, and he's the star football player, Corey and Marjane. They went through high school, not sexually. It didn't become sexually until she was ready. And she was over the age of 18. But people will say, oh, she was 16 laying up in her mama house screwing. No, that's never been my experience. I've never had to tolerate that type of behavior from my daughter or my sons. Now, Joel, as an adult, he will have company. And I can't sit up here and say, oh, he ain't doing that. I don't know what the fuck he doing. I'm not in his room. I know he's 26. And he's at home. He's comfortable. He has his own space. And it's only people that I get to know that he even brings in my household. My kids got a great deal of respect. My son went out last night to stay out and go kick it with a friend that I'm not really acquainted with, but he's a grown ass man. I'll call and check on my son today because I'm sure he's going to go to work from where he is because everybody don't make it through mama front door. I haven't had to go through that. My son Myron ain't never. His baby mamas, once they became his baby mothers, they would come up and hang out and spend a night, and we'll cook and we'll have movie night or pizza night or whatever type of night all together. But he didn't live here. He would visit here. But he had his own space so he could bring his family. He's come up here just to get all his children together. Because he would hate to keep them in separate locations. So my house has always been the house where both sets of my oldest son kids can come and spend time with each other, with their father and with their family. But I ain't never had to experience all that shit where I had this level of distrust that I want to check my children's phones. And why would you beat him because he deleted something that he didn't want you to see because he had got used to her taking a phone? Because anything, it seems to me, this is only my opinion, you guys. It seemed to me that anything LA did, she controlled it. If it's a phone, she used it as leverage. If it's the game, she's using it as leverage. I finally seen that stupid ass I bought my kids a car video. And I'm taking a game. I'm taking a phone. You don't appreciate nothing. All that stupid shit. We know that little boy is too scared to talk back to that monster. Why she don't understand that those skits are not realistic. Those kids are afraid to speak to you in any type of disrespectful way. You beat them. And I don't have to say allegedly. That we have seen her jump up and beat him, fight him. Like Courtney said, he felt like he was a piece of shit on the street. He ain't never meant shit to her. But when it came to cleaning, who she called? He said it was a whole bunch of adults laying around his mama house. But his name got called when it was time to wash some dishes. I'm like, damn, that's terrible. And somebody was telling me that they think that Courtney may have, taken out some frustration on his siblings. I did hear Courtney say that he regret a lot of things that he did and put his siblings through. Siblings through, but we got to look at it as a immature mindset. He didn't do it as a mature adult. If he did inflict any type of harm, pain, I'm thinking it's no excuse, you guys, and I'm not making one up for him. But I'm saying, like, he probably felt like I'm gonna do to them what she doing to me. This is how I get her back. Like, it's sad. But I wouldn't be surprised if he did treat them exactly like she treated him. We all know. Let me see what y'all saying. Then I'm gonna get to the next part because I'm like, damn, it's so much. It's so much to unpack. It's not even funny. Did incest happen in the grandma house, or is that something they do? Black tea. I believe the uncle had incest with his children. Now I don't know who else did it, but oh my God. Around she's definitely going to pay for what she has done and what she is doing right now. Exactly, Lisa Brown. Let me pin y'all. I'm coming up, then I'll drop down. Let me see, Lawanda. Lawanda, you ain't in there either. Okay. Okay. Let me go up. Lynette. I was like, who is this bald headed bitch? Ah! Miss the same one that talked about my edges. The same ugly bald head fire marshal Bill up under them wigs looking asshole. That's who it is. That's who it is. I should have put a name on it. Hey y'all up here cracking up. Let me see. The boy has too much personality. She's jealous, in my opinion, because people like him. Let me pin you. Let me pin you. Hey, let me pin you. Hey, let me pin you. Cause he is way more nicer to look at. I'm like Ag's granny. LA speak a lot of evilness on her platform. I don't see how anybody can pay attention to that demon, to that devilish talk, right? I'm like Ag's granny. She started going in one way and I turns her off. I turn her off because I don't want it impressed, I don't want it in my brain. Not that I believe it, but I don't even want it in my spirit. I don't even want to hear it. I'm like, girl, let me go. You dreamed about yourself. You demonic ass clown. Like, girl, shut up. Like, she really is a basket case. And she don't got what it takes. She's awkward around other adult stand-up people. She's only comfortable around the ghetto and people just like her. When she was at them little boys' graduation, she was like a fish out of water. We all looked at her demeanor, looked at her actions, and we knew that she was out of her comfort zone. Well, I know that's what I saw. That's what I saw. Let me drop down so I can get to this skin complexion. Because LA really did not feel good about her darkness. She calls herself, okay, Mercy, I'm going to get you guys. We got to get a system where I can get everybody. Hey, Kitty Lover, how you doing? Beautiful. Hey, Zaza. Hey, Danielle knew me. He also said she liked the light skin and he's the darkest. Deborah, get out of my brain. Deborah, you already talk about what I'm thinking about saying. I believe it. I believe she went to have lighter children because she hates her darkness. You can't convince her that black is beautiful. She wouldn't believe you if you put it in front of her face because she has been stripped of that concept about herself. It don't exist. She wants the light-skinned kids with the certain color eyes so that they could be different from her and be more accepted in life. But she breaking them down. Whether they light, dark, blue, brown, yellow, purple, pink, or blue. She tearing down their self-esteem. They're not going to automatically have high self-esteem because the complexion of their skin. We know that light-skinned people, even on this app, is way worse looking than the dark-skinned people on this app. We know that beauty don't have a shade. Beauty is a bunch of things. Your soul, your personality, the level of compassion, concern, love is so much. It's so much more than surface, but not for LA. I believe Courtney because she makes note of it herself. Cause I know my daughter. She gon' cause she light skinned with them pretty eyes and she part Chinese and She didn't give a damn who she breeded with. She was trying to breed a particular looking person because she hates who she is. She refers to herself as ugly more than I've ever seen anybody call themselves ugly. She just did it the other day. Oh, men don't want you if you dark and you looking like me. Men don't want you because you're not a stand-up woman. Because you are off-putting. And she was reading a message yesterday, and it sounded like the man wanted to get away from her. But she's so stupid. She's so ignorant in that. Hold on, y'all. She didn't understand what she was reading. But like, I'm like, if she think that she's proven to us that the man, she left the man, what you read proved to us that the man was getting away from you because of your insecurities, because of all the shit you was doing. I don't give a damn what happened with a man and their ex. That don't be none of my business. I think we as women, like my daughter just gave her co-worker the best advice. Don't tell a man what you've been through with another man. Get a fresh start and see what he's about towards you. Because sometimes when we complain about our exes ain't being shit, all we doing is telling the man what we was willing to put up with. Have y'all ever looked at it like that? Because Marjanae brought that to my attention. And I'm like, you are right. Because what most of us do, we talk about what we've been through, what we don't like, what we ain't, Don't even talk about that type of shit with a potential love that you're desiring. Because Bumpy Johnson is all messed up. I'ma contact your ex-wife. For what, stupid? For what? But she's so ignorant, y'all. Hold on. Miss Rumberback, they are. All Bumpy supporters is brainwashed because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Only thing they want is her money. That's it, Sandra Lee. They just want a couple of dollars. LaWanda say facts. Right, Roz, they will use that on you. Exactly, Teresa. And my Janae just told me this yesterday. The first thing I do with a new interest is tell them about the old one. I'm 52 years old. You can't tell me we ain't still here to gain information. My daughter said that's the biggest mistake you can make with a potential love is to tell them about what you've been through with another mother ucker, right? Okay. All right. If a man don't want her, it's because of who she is and not what she looks like. She is stuck in the trauma of that child that was hurt. She now projects that onto her babies. I feel so bad for them. He could write a book on surviving Bumpy. Sharon Johnson, and he can. And I hope that he do. He don't know that he's sitting on a meal ticket. He's sitting on something that's going to sell. People want to know. This is a real life. I could see Tyler Perry making a movie of the abuse of a mother. Y'all remember the movie Precious? Where that lady was saying, come up here and satisfy me or whatever she wanted that lady to do. Her daughter to come fuck with her. It was gross. But Courtney can come. I could see a movie, a book, all these things in his future. I pray that the right person on social media sees it and takes him up on offering him something to tell his story. And don't include her. They need to title it Monster of a Mother. Monster of a Mother. Living in the home. And then the family ain't got nobody. It's nobody to turn to. When he was talking about Pam, I was like, damn. He like, I ain't never had a picture with that lady. And I didn't know Pam was a big drunk, but apparently Pam had an addiction. You know, she was she's not only living with trauma, because her life was full of trauma too, y'all. But I'm like, how do a grandmother never, ever, ever have a relationship with their children? How is that possible? I'm like, damn, that's so weird. That's weird. Hey sister, hey Tanya Dunning. All facts, no printer. Let me see, Lawanda, Tammy AG say, Ross, somebody told him he looks like his mother. I said he looked better than his mother. Exactly. Davion says, Davion says that he's a better version of her, right? Let me see. Look at this lady in my thing. I didn't cam up because I'm in my pajamas. Judge Fifi, you in here? Since you love who you are, why didn't you cam up? Let us see you. I don't want to. I'm in pajamas. I don't like this thing in my nose. And not that I owe you an explanation, but I'm doing what's comfortable for me. And it doesn't take away the love that I have for self. But I'm gonna entertain you because you're bold enough to come comment in my chat. And I'm not even gonna block you. Because you yourself is one of those people. You're not on the camera. It's like don't talk about somebody and you are the same. Is that the reason why you won't cam up, because you don't like who you are? Because my reasons are so different. I'm still sitting at the edge of my bed. I'm still in pajamas. I got this thing in my nose that I don't like, you know. So when I'm feeling like I'm bold enough to get out here and I'm showing it, but sometimes I just don't want to, and that's my prerogative, okay? But it's no love lost when it comes to self. I love each and every bit of me. Hey, Miss Teresa Dallas. Good morning, Roz, and everyone in the chat. Good morning. Them kids don't socialize with their cousins or friends. It's sad that she keeps them up under her, a big manly stinking ass 24/7. Let me pin you, Miss Run Up a Bag. Cause I'm like, damn, if it wasn't for cousins and relatives and playing in summer and going swimming, and I mean, what type of like childhood would I have had if there's never no play, no laughter, no fun, no cousins coming to spend a night? My cousins Melissa and Robin came down from Los Angeles, Compton, and we had the best of times hanging out with one another. If they in here, they'll tell y'all. And it was other cousins, Keisha. Rest in peace, cuz Tanisha. Rest in peace, cuz. Had the best times with them. Best times. You know, I don't understand. Yep, that's why she always talk about her kids are mixed. She posted about her daughter being mixed the other day. All facts, no printer. Because she's so stuck on that. Because somebody made her feel the worst. And she's still carrying that shit to this day. How dreadful. A motherfucker ain't gonna make me look, let me tell y'all something. My parents, my grandparents, my mama, my aunties, they made me always feel like the most beautiful girl in the world. My children will tell y'all their name has been beautiful and smart they whole entire existence. Because you want to drill that in. So can't nothing break that shit. But this woman, she shitting on the floors. People was very disgusted by her. I'll never forget that she said she shitted on the floor and played crazy to get home. Because her family sent her to live in a facility when she was just a little girl. Because they all had issues. Even the family, right? Girl. But yeah, all facts, no printer. Let me pin you, baby. Justice for Courtney. I know that's right, Danielle knew me. But he giving his justice to himself. Which I'm just like, it's so good to see. Where is this bald headed bitch at? I know damn well this is not the someone who called a name. I'm looking, yep, that's her. I could put the other picture, but I wanted to blow up that bald spot. Them edges that don't exist. That's that bald head bitch. You reading her right, Zaza? Yep. And I'm never gonna come here and make up stuff that I don't believe to be true. Like, why would I waste y'all time? I'm not hard up for something to talk about. People give me something to talk about every day. I'm picking and choosing what I'm not gonna respond to at this point. But if I just was so desperate, like some people we know that want to remind you, I'm taking the video down. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, want my attention so bad, right? Like, I could talk about things every day. I'm gonna come here and talk about what's feels good to talk about, and I want to give Courtney his flowers and talk about some of the stuff and how his mother should feel terrible that that's been his version of what his reality have always been. Even if, and I'm giving her the benefit to say, if you didn't do everything he said, for him to even say or do the things he do and even say that he had the best trick, I don't want my kids to come in here and talk about they got a trick. Uh, my heart would be broken. A trick? What you got a trick for? Why you not respecting yourself enough that you feel like you need some type of trick? No, you don't. But she ain't blinked twice. She on live yesterday with all the shit she said. She's only upset at the part where she stuck her finger. That's the part that she want to talk about. But she don't want to come on here, y'all, and talk about his experience, being his bully, shaming him, wanting to get the kind of cake she like, talking about an OnlyFans and tricking. She don't want to talk about that, huh? That don't bother you. You don't give a damn about that because that's what you just showed the world. You talking about a man sleeping with you, giving you trickomonas. But you ain't talking about what you should be talking about and the compassion that you got for your child and the things that he has to do because he don't have no other way to turn to. He ain't got no grandmama because your grandmama fucked up your mama a long time ago. So now the grandmother that they got, she don't exist. The father side didn't want the dad to be with you. They was ashamed that the dad even messed around and screwed you to the point where you could bring life. So he ain't never been wanted on his dad's side because of who you are. That don't make you feel crazy. It should make you feel crazy. And then you name him after the dad like a crazy person when the daddy didn't even want nothing to do with you or your son. That's another thing that's crazy. That you would do that to him and project him to a family that could never embrace him. His mom had him sleeping on the patio porch. No restroom. He couldn't come in to use the restroom at night. All because there was never a bond built. They never wanted their son to even have this child with her. And this is not to make her feel bad. This is just to say that she set him up from failure before he was even in the womb. And not to say that she should have not brought him into the world because, yes, you should. I don't promote not bringing your children into the world. This is what you do, right? This is what God has always wanted us to do, to bring forth our children, right? So I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying that she could have went about it different. Give him his own identity from the start. You know, dedicate raising him. Courtney said she's been exploiting them their whole life, and she has. We've all watched it. We're still watching it to this day. And she not gonna stop because the greed, the want, she don't have any other skills but to get on here talking about STDs eating a lot of slop. Like her videos are not even good. People just waiting to see her downfall. I believe this is why the people support her. Just so that they can see when it all really, because we done seen her downplay, right? We done seen her take a gut punch, right? But no, they want to see the breaking of the monster mom. They want to see it all fall apart. Because when she eat and talk about things, there's nothing interesting. Most of it's fantasies. Ain't no man loving, touching, or desiring to be with her. But she'll come on here and tell people her fantasies all day long. It's crazy, right? She's sick having kids with someone that's younger than her. That's why Jackie don't like her. Exactly. And Grandma V didn't either. And then the other one, the little girl daddy, I don't even think she know his family. Girl, it's just like where they do that at. We believe everything he said. Yes, we do, Miss Royalty Queen. Hey, Roz. Hey, Miss Mary Wills. And Catching the Life. Thank you, guys. Let me see. Lisa Brown say he said his mama sent him away when she had the twins. And when he came back, he didn't even know how to be a big brother. He sure did. He sure did. She kept getting rid of him. He said he was at 16 different high schools. That's another thing that screams neglect. How the fuck is 4 years in high school and you'd have been to 16 of them? Like, where they do that at? My daughter having a hard time right now uprooting her daughter, putting her in high school in Los Angeles. That's not an easy choice. It's not an easy task to fulfill. You want your kids to always feel a level of stability, right? You want them to feel, but if you're going to move them in the ninth grade and let them stay. Because one thing about it, you ain't the only new ninth grader. It's a lot of new people coming into that school right along with you. So Kai is in a real good position. It's going to be a lot of new students coming in as ninth graders. So, okay, baby, you ain't going to be the only one. But coming in as a 10th grader, people done already been there. 11th grader, 12th grader. I'm just like, damn, that's so uncomfortable to have to go see if these group of kids are going to accept and like you. And then it was so scary when he said he took a knife to school. He was so abused. And when the little girl was bothering him, he had planned to do something dangerous to her. I'm like, damn, to have those thoughts in elementary. And thank God the teacher found the knife, because that would have been another story that she would have had to be able to hold herself accountable to. You was his very first bully. You was the monster in the closet and underneath the beds that children are afraid of. LA, you was that person to him. If don't nothing make you feel less of a person, it would be all of those things for me. It would be all those things. Yeah, he did say it, Lisa. Did I finish reading all that? Let me see. He says, Mama said, oh yeah, sure did, Lisa. Let me put you right there. Hey, you don't want these problems, speaking to Lawanda. Now I understand why LA was in the same grade for 10 years. Ha! You understand? Because she didn't have no stability. Okay, Mercy, I got you, baby. Let me drop down. And she moved all the time and did. Roz, that lady, Wanda, back, somebody asked her, who is Wanda? She said, a fan on Facebook. And is something she's using Wanda for? Of course. Of course she using Wanda in her skits to buy her kids fireworks. I told y'all. Wanda is an old lady that's probably lonely, that's going over there spoiling her, doing something that she ain't gonna do. The cycle continues because she switched The other kids' school the same way. Exactly, Erica. She don't give a fuck about them having stability. Miss Rubberbag say, "PP, take your slow ass on now." I'm like, she got some big kahunas to come over here and question me, bitch. You don't need to see me, shithole. Go sit down. Carol say, "Oh my God, 16 schools. That's crazy." And Carol, I think he was only talking about high school. It might have included elementary and middle school. I don't know. Sandra say the little girl needs to know her father family. I hope she don't grow up and date none of them. Ooh wee, that would be a tragedy. Cause them kids ain't gonna come out right. Good day, hey Kimberly Weber. You mean school? Hey Gloria, yeah. That's too many schools. Royalty Queen said again. Let's entertain this lady that ain't got shit else. You said you weren't going to block me, but you did, so I'm texting from another account. We the people want to know, did you get a leg amputated? No. Because Dodo said you did. Girl, girl, like, do I want to do this, y'all? These people are crazy. But no, these people. And if I blocked you, I might block you from this page too. Because you asking some stupid ass questions. You asking about me and why do I matter to you? Why do you care if I got one leg, two legs, three legs, four? Why does that matter? Like, why do you care? I don't give a fuck about you. I don't talk about you. I don't watch you. I've never, ever, really, ever watched you. Even when I was saying that you was giving some good information. You brought out shit that I'm so thankful that you said because I laughed at bitches for thinking that they past wasn't going to be exposed. You served your purpose. I don't understand what the infatuation is about me. All you bitches possess it. Y'all want to eat my ass. You want to be a part of my toes. You want to be my big toe or the little. Cause I got bitches already asking, can they be a pinky finger? Bitch, y'all bitches want to be a part of me so bad that you give too much of a fuck about me. Don't give a fuck about me the way I don't give a fuck about you. And that would be a better look for you. Cause you looking real stupid in my chat, asking questions about me. Whatever going on with me ain't got shit to do with you. It ain't gonna move you, make your life no better, no worse. It ain't beneficial. It ain't nothing. It's just, what do you benefit off giving a fuck about me? It looked like a big waste of time if you ask me. So anyway, let me move on. Cause girl, you sound and look stupid. Once I found a good one for mine, it started right there. Because they were doing really good. Exactly. That's crazy. 16 different high schools. Uh-huh. She chose adoption because she don't have motherly instincts. Exactly, Black Tea. But she don't know about that. She didn't know that people will adopt a kid and love that kid and treat that kid so great, would be so honored to be a parent. So it ain't always about an abortion. Penny Daddy look like he's one of them wrong turn people. He do. He looked like it's something wrong with him. I'm still trying to figure out the twins bleeding from their behinds. What was that all about? What did he do? It sounded like an SA thing. And did he do it to both of them? Like, god damn. Let me see. Sandra Lee say it's coming. Those kids don't have love for her. They tolerate her because they don't have no other choice. That's sad. Yeah, Sharon. Carol say, I agree with you, Ross. Thank you, Carol. They don't have another, they don't, I mean, damn. That's the part I don't get. I'm 52 and I still wait for my auntie that's coming over today that we gonna go do A, B, and Z. I'm looking forward to that. I couldn't imagine not having her. Both of my aunties was just over here What day was that? Because I had a doctor's appointment. I think it was Monday the 14th. They was just over here. We went to the grocery store. They was helping me do some things, or they was doing some things for me. It was just a nice day. My auntie gave me a scripture that she wanted me to read over these demonic people and all the ill will that they have to say. Something else happened, you guys, but I'm not going to say because I don't like to shine light on these evil ass people. So I just don't even come here and mention it because they want me to say it. They want me to recognize. I'm not ever going to recognize it. The way they going to stop doing little things to get a rise out of me because they not never going to be able to get one. When I took my break, you guys, my fast because I gave up something and I was in prayer and I was doing things. I don't care what these people assume. What I did was only for me. I didn't say it had to be Carol Way, Sharon Johnson Way, Beautiful Diva Way, Love Thyself Way, Miss Run Up a Bag Way, LaWanda, Miss Bridget. I didn't say that I need to do something y'all way. I needed to do it how I do it. So even with these people trying to tell me it's a wrong and right way to do what you feel in your heart is what they say, blasphemous, it's crazy. Can't nobody tell me how to do what I do. Can't nobody tell me, it's my decision to make. So all these people so involved in the break that I took for self, they wasting their time. I would never come on here and argue with them about the way they're doing things. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me. I laugh at them when they're embarrassed or exposed. Like that's the name of the game. But to really give a fuck where I'm making lives about what the next motherfucker doing, I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't gonna never hear me make a live and said anything about a subject that these hoes want to talk about. Because I don't give a fuck what they talking about. But they care so much about me. Because I am who I am. I shine like a diamond. Like this lady in my chat this morning, giving a fuck about me. Why? I don't even understand it. Because genuinely, I don't give a fuck about her. Don't think about her. Don't give a fuck. You could, Roz, read my comment. Okay, Felita. When you ignore people, that bothers them more than anything drives them crazy. Exactly. Poor Tink thinks. Say it again. When you Roz, read my comment. Okay, baby. I'm so glad you can ignore them, Roz. God is good all the time. Yes, he is. Your break was for you and not on anyone else. No explanation required. Exactly, Erica Miller. I'm like, my thing ain't gonna be your thing. My thing is my thing between me and God, our God, is just for me. And I felt really good about what I did. So you think I'm out here looking for permission, looking for understanding, looking for acceptance? I'm not. Shit. I'm just not looking for it. It doesn't matter. And Roz, while you are concerned about your fast, that's between you and God. Exactly, Erica. It's between me and our God, right? Roz, hey, God protection on me. Hey, Patrice. Erica Miller, yes, Roz, stay on topic. And that would be Bumpy. Exactly. The little girl looks scared doing those skits she do. Okay, Felina Town would say, my mom has been on dialysis since July. I talk to people they're 15, 20 years on dialysis. Why are they always trying to give you a death sentence when name of us when none of us know our time or date? Because they're evil, Felita. Because they can't handle my purity existence. If don't nothing, and I'm gonna go back to Bumpy, but I'm gonna explain something about me. This is not about them. This is not giving them any acknowledgement. I'm telling you guys about me. People don't like the beauty I possess. People don't like the confidence that I walk with. People don't like the love that I receive. People don't like the acknowledgement that people give to me. They said when I left, you guys supporting me financially was a scam. Like, no, same thing they want. When I came back, you guys gave me a financial blessing. I went, listen, I came back with, I haven't did not one video the month of July. I was at 400. I'm clear over $1,200 since I looked yesterday because of all the love that you guys extended to me when I came back. Almost put me right on track to making a good amount of, money to continue to support my family. Cause y'all know that's all I do is take care of my family. I don't need a whole lot. But like I was saying, they do all that stuff. I met a lady that's been on dialysis for 20 years. I meet people that's been on dialysis for 16 years. I get my labs done. What they do them every month. All my levels is in normal, it's in the green. Let's just say that. I get a report card monthly from dialysis. I don't have any concerns for potassium, calcium, phosphorus. Everything is in the green. So dialysis is definitely working and keeping my body clear of being out of whack on any type of level. I'm so thankful for that, y'all. So Felita, I don't know why they do it. I pray your mom get a kidney because I'm still working toward a kidney. And I got so much to tell y'all, but like I said, I can't come on here and say it. I can't even say it in my group because it's all type of people over there. But I got a testimony and it's just building up. And when things are completed, because I don't like to talk about things when I'm in the when I'm in the action of getting to the goal. I don't like to talk about it because I know people would try to speak ill will over it, right? So this is why I hold it near dear to my heart, and I don't speak on things any longer. I used to, but I learned very quickly that that wasn't a good idea. It's real demonic energy and spirits on this app, that will take what I say and not want the good goal that I'm trying to reach, or I'm reaching to come to path, right? But it's going to be a lot. Once it's completed and I am within my goal, Felita, when we going to have testimonies, baby. Let me tell you what my auntie told me to declare. Because not only do my aunties be there for me, far as being an auntie, they even there for me when it comes to this social media. My auntie sent me a verse. It's Psalms 118 through 17. Hold on. Hey, Nay.
You know who? You know.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Let me see. I got to make sure. Hold on. I don't want to put Nene on loudspeaker. Hold on, y'all. Because I don't know what she about to say. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, she wanted to tell me about signing Miley up to something Russell Williams, Sierra husband, has going on with athletes. So yeah, it was a good thing, but I don't be wanting them to get on here and say nothing that we don't want the world to know. That's not a secret. Let me see what I was talking about. Let me go down. But yeah, it's just my own little testimonies. I'm thankful for life and the love that I get from my family, that makes my day. Exactly. Right, Roz. Right on, Roz. Mute. Yeah, Lawanda. I'm getting it, baby. I'm getting it. We got the prayer hands up. I love it. My grandson say, Roz, I'm having a problem with my kidneys, but went to the doctor yesterday and he said my kidneys are looking good and wants to see me in 6 months. Okay, stay on top of it. And they say watermelon is very good for the kidneys. Not for me because my kidneys are already gone, right? But for people that's trying to give good health, try a diet. They have me, I have to take, well, I don't have to, but because of some things that's going on, I'm taking ginger and turmeric shots. I'm also eating a lot of the berry and lemon and citrus family things. I'm eating a lot of blueberries, blackberry, red berries, um, strawberries, lemons, limes. I'm not eating kiwi. I'm eating a lot of that type of stuff, you guys, because it helps with a certain thing. But I believe just change your diet. Roz, what was the Bible verse? Oh, that's what I was saying. Okay, Rita. Thank you, sister. I can always depend on y'all to remind me. Okay, because my aunties, they want to protect my, everything, even these wicked people. Cause just because they don't say nothing, they look and they listen, they hear, they know. Okay, here go my auntie message. Oh, I'm calling her. I didn't want to call her. Now she finna call me back. Okay, so my auntie told me to read this over the wickedness and people talking about the demise of me, right? Psalms 8, 118 through 17. I will live to declare the works of the Lord. I will live to declare the works of our Lord. I will live to declare it, to tell everybody about it, to declare the works of our Lord. This is what my auntie told me to read. This is what my own auntie told me to say. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Starburst say yes, yes, says read Psalm 91 for protection. Yes, yes, yes. My aunties already gave it. Oh, yeah, that's the scripture. Say it again, Royalty Queen. This is what my auntie Terry sent me. We was on the phone. I asked her opinion about some information we received. She said she was so delighted with it. I'm like, okay, so you think it's a good thing? Yep, it's a good thing. Okay. Because through my whole journey, my aunties are all right here with me. This healing journey that I'm on, they right here with me. And she called me back after we hung up. And she said, I need you to read this over them people that's speaking ill will towards you. I need you to declare this to the Lord. This is where you can find it in the Bible. This is what it says. That's the type of love that my family is giving to me. That type of support. I'm so thankful that I have. She called me back just to give me that scripture, just to say, declare this. And I'm like, thank you, Auntie. Like, I love my family. Let me see. Messio say to me, loving my grandson, I have to go back in 6 months. My A1C is high. Okay, get it down, y'all. Don't mess with the, just be mindful. We got to change how we eat. Go get you some leafy green vegetables. Get some frozen spinach. Get some fresh spinach. Cook it down. No sodium. Let's get it down. Watch them sugars. I got me some real low in sugar um, Crystal Lights. Put that to a bottle of water. You don't even need the whole package because I don't like the real sweetness of Crystal Light. So I may use 1/4 package each time. So one little packet will last me 4 waters. I ain't ate nothing out of turkey and chicken in the last, let me see, 7, 14. I'm almost at 21 days of no red meat, you guys. But the little taste of steak I had with my son the other day, Saturday. Other than that, I'm not eating any red meat. My daughter got me eating these things for protein, and they're called chumps sticks, and they're low in sodium, and they have a punch of protein, 16 grams of my daily benefit of protein. So I listen. Roz, they are so upset because you don't call their names out and you are not going back and forth with them. Good job, Roz. They are not worth it. Stay on topic. Exactly, Patrice. I don't see the need of all that any longer. I've said that I've needed to say. We know all that we need to know. What else is there? They could keep jocking me and stalking me and mentioning me, but I don't find no need to mention them. The little stuff that I had to say to make it all make sense the other day, I said it, but like I told y'all, I don't even want to mention these people. I don't even want to a reference to them. I really don't. But I'm a creature of habit and a person talking about now my edges are all filled back in. Beautiful. I could swoop my ponytail, I could wear it up, I could wear it down. I have all my edges because I know my hair. And my hair grows back beautifully. But for a bitch that don't got none and can't get none and all that glue stuck to your head is awful. And you got the nerves, but I tell y'all, those type of nerves exist on social media. Get you some turmeric and ginger sea salt. It's good for you, Roz. I take 2 tablespoons every day. But you know what, Elizabeth? I'm a texture person. Certain stuff, even taking my cough medicine, and it ain't no texture to that, right? But it's so hard. I got a vitamin, y'all, that's so good for me, and I need it. Let me tell y'all what it is. Let me tell y'all about this vitamin. Y'all gonna laugh at me. Okay. Full. What the hell? It's like that Nephrolite vitamin. The smell of it make me hard to. It's hard for me to swallow. So the reason why I'll do the turmeric and ginger shots versus the sea moss is because I wouldn't be able to swallow all that mushy grossness. I'd rather swallow a drink where is one and done. But thank you, Elizabeth McMurphy. I just can't do it. I stay on top of that water. Yes, royalty queen. I'm staying on top of it. Let me see. What was the Bible verse? You get it, Rita? A loving one. And loving my grandson, praying for you, baby. Just stay on top of it. Because a lot of dialysis patients, it will bother your kidney. So stay on top of it. I mean, not dialysis, but diabetic. Diabetic. It kind of goes, sometime hand in hand. But there is a way you can avoid it. My auntie been going through things with her diabetes for years, y'all, and she has still maintained herself to not have her kidneys affected. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful. My auntie is almost in her 70s and she's doing great. And I love that for her. So you guys can do just as good as her. Stay on top of it, but keep every appointment. Go pay attention to every bit of your lab work. If I would have paid closer attention when I was in my late 20s, when I allowed them people to put me on a water pill, I would have never weakened my kidneys. But because I wasn't on top of it, I was young. I wasn't going to the doctor as much as I should have. The water pill was fixing a problem and my blood pressure was low. And I thought that was all good. But I should have been checking my labs so I could have known that that water pill was making my kidney struggle. So the best advice that I can give to all of you guys, Stay on top of our lab work. They can't look at us and say nothing. Go get the blood work, and that's going to tell you the movement of your body. I love the report card system at dialysis because if something is wrong, you're going to work on it. Okay, Miss Knight, your phosphorus was over a 5. We going to need you to pay attention to what you eating. We going to need you to take a binder with every meal, even when you drink something. You know, I'm so thankful I finally figured it out. 3 years on dialysis, and I finally figured out how to keep my phosphorus in the green. I have always been high. I haven't touched a piece of cheese. I don't touch chocolate, ice cream, milk. All that stuff hires your phosphorus. The phosphorus give you not chemical, calcium deposits throughout your body. You don't need that shit. That calcium get hard as a rock. Be mindful. I love you guys, and that's the best advice I could give. Roz, I've been wearing wigs for over 10 years, and my edges never came out because I don't use glue. Sexy gal, say it again. But if y'all go look at that picture in the sister circle, all you see is a bald head scalp with all that dried up glue. All that dried up glue, that lets us know that them wigs are not sewn. They're glued, and we all know that that glue is not good for our hair. It's not. It pulls it out. It would be best to sew it in. Miss Rubberback, you always laughing. Hey, Cree Renee. Let me go up, Ross 100. Let me see. Antoinette Liggins said, my hair will grow back long. In the back, I wear a natural hairstyle, but nothing seems to grow my edges back yet. Maybe because I worry a lot, so I wear a lot of headbands. Yeah, you got to let your edges breathe, honey. You got to let your edges breathe. You got to keep them moisturized. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This the second time Sequoia done had me do this. But y'all know the Vicks that we put on our chest? She done had me rub Vicks on my edges twice. And I promise y'all, my edges always come back. I could use botanical oils. I could use the Tabitha Brown oils. I was using all type of shit. But not until Sequoia, with her growing hands and the Vicks Vapor Rub treatment to my edges, now my edges are sprouting. Y'all seen them? They back. And I'm so grateful because I don't like that bald head edges look. It drives me crazy. So when you at home, Annette, make sure you let your hair breathe. I can understand covering up when you're out and about. Hey, 1+1 = 2 late, but have, hey, Roz and my beautiful sisters. Hey, 1+1 = 2. Keep living your best life, Roz. No need to go back and forth with non-factor. Cree Renee, let me pin you. There's no need. I don't see a need. I'd rather come here and give Courtney his props and his praises. I didn't put everything out today of what I observed from yesterday because I'm gonna do it in small increments. But like I said, I'm not gonna end this live without pulling it back about Courtney because this live is about Courtney and the things that he said and how my heart have so much compassion for what he's been through and how I pray one day he will be able to accept my apology for doing the ultimate wrong against him. I'm an adult. He was a child. I was god awful wrong, and God know that I was. I've already went to God. I'm going to him. I'm going to the world. Forgive me because that's not who I want to represent myself as being. God has truly blessed me and my family. Why would I ever have to stoop that low? I don't. I don't. But we're going to talk about it and we're going to continue to talk about it. And like I said, I agree with Axe Granny yesterday because it's hard to listen to LA because she does so much evil spill in nonchalant ways. Those dreams and all that stuff, That's demonic. And she knows exactly what she's doing. She's such an unhappy person that we get to know what she has done to her babies. We don't believe her. Remember when I said that years ago? I still don't believe her. I don't believe that she's happy. I don't believe that she's well off. I don't believe that she's doing good. Look how I don't believe, I was going to say an insult, but like I said, I'm not even here for that. I just don't believe nothing that she portrays about her life. I don't believe her. I do believe Courtney. I do believe the faces and the expression that her kids' faces look like when dealing with her or when they on the camera. I don't see happy. I don't see secure. I see intimidation. I see scripted. I see neglect. I see hurt every time those kids are on camera, even when they're trying to act like they're not hurt. The way they eat their food so fast, like that son was on camera eating a bowl of noodles. And I'm like, was he doing it to be funny? Or was he eating it because he truly enjoys it? But I'm like, all that is a telltale of what they have going on. All that is a bigger story for us to dissect and for us to talk about. And y'all know that's what we gonna do. But I stayed for an hour and 40 minutes. This has been a great video. I'm so pleased with, everything about today. I love you guys so much. You guys y'all mean a lot to me. It's so early that I just may be back. I just may be back, but I am going to get up and cook dinner early. And I'm trying to make a spaghetti. And somebody had posted it. This is why I got fresh basil, olive oil, butter. I'm trying to make um a fresh sauce for my spaghetti without having to use a lot of tomatoes. Now I can eat baby tomatoes or the little round tomatoes, but the big tomatoes with all the potassium, I gotta be careful. So I'm finna go create a turkey with bell pepper and onion meat with some meatballs. I got some chicken meatballs from Costco. I'm finna create a nice, zesty, hopefully garlicly Italian flavored sauce. Because somebody put a video of no sauce, no tomato spaghetti, and it looks so good on TikTok. I'm finna try to make that. Although I didn't get spaghetti sauce, but I did get stewed tomatoes, low in sodium. I'm trying to find frozen tomatoes. I have never saw those. I'm just trying to be creative. And y'all pray that my spaghetti come out good because it's time for some spaghetti. I tell y'all I can eat spaghetti at least once a week. Once a week, guys. A great life, Ross. Thank you, Ross. I saw a recipe for sauce with those small tomato. Oh, Kitty Lover, can you share it with me? Very delicious looking. Yeah, look good. Somebody shared a spaghetti recipe on TikTok with me that I wish I could have got the ingredients. Roz, that's why you are a wonderful person and a great mother because you can admit when you were wrong and apologize for it. Love you, Roz. I love you too, Patrice. And that's the representation that I want to give to everybody. See, hey, what it do? Happy birthday, Bama. Happy beautiful birthday, what it do? Girl, Katrina, when you said she wrote a song, Lord, I was floored as well. Let me see who wrote a song. Happy birthday, Bama. Post your cash app in the circle for me. Okay. Bama, post your cash app, baby. Yes, I believe everything Courtney has said. Me too, Lisa. I believe Courtney because his story has not changed. I pray he gets healed soon. Exactly, sexy gal. Roz Courtney said today he's going to run all his platforms up. He was on Facebook today. Yeah, they sent it to me this morning. Danielle say 100. Sabrina said, hey, let me see what it do. I was on the floor. Katrina, that was the funniest song. I promise Vic does work for it do work. Did you hear Axe Granny new song? No. I didn't. I gotta go back and listen. Davion was live at the same time as Axe Granny yesterday, so I was back and forth. But I gotta go hear Axe Granny new song. Y'all, I'm gonna go listen before I even get up to cook. I pray for all those children. Amen, Lisa Brown. Raj, you are right. I have lupus and I have to get my protein checked every 3 months to make sure my kidneys are okay. Exactly, Sabrina. I'm just sharing what, my daughter researched everything about my illness. When I say Miss Marjane, I don't know where she finds the time, but she'll send me a video daily. Mom, is exercise you can do sit down. Mom, you need to move your body. Mom, you need to eat protein. Mom, you need to get into the berry family. Girl, I appreciate it though. But my baby gonna research it, and what she shared with me, y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I got a blood work appointment next week. Okay, sexy girl, keep it. I'm so glad Courtney got a good supporters. I am too, Miss Run Up a Bag. Roz, now the stores won't have Vicks on the shelf. Everybody finna run out and get Vicks, right? Yes, the wig come off when I'm home. There is no need because I'll be relaxed, and I know that's right. Let me see. Amen. Zaza say amen. I just had my labs on Monday, waiting on my phone call. An appointment for the results is coming Monday. And you know what, Zaza? Sometimes you don't even have to wait. Whatever doctor you go to, enroll in their online apps where you can see your appointments, your lab works. You can see all that stuff. When I say I'm locked in to see everything, when I go get tests or different things, I check my phone the very next day and I'll be knowing exactly what I'm going to talk to the doctor about. If I have a question, look at 333. I could be help and I have help. 333. We can be help and we have help. That's what those three numbers together mean, you guys. I can help somebody and somebody can also help me. That's such a beautiful circle to be a part of. Teresa say yes. When I go to the doctor, don't tell them what they think. Let's do the work with the blood, X-ray, MRI, CT scan if there's a need to be. If you say what you think, it will show on that. Exactly, Teresa. Thanks, Roz. I'm afraid of needles, but I went and got my blood work done and my cholesterol levels are high. I wouldn't have never known. Thanks for blood work. Exactly. And cholesterol leads to other things. Get it down. Figure out some natural remedies that these doctors don't know about. They don't talk about that will help us way better than medication. Let's just keep it a stack. you know, ginger, turmeric, all this good fruit, all this clean white meat eating, taking cheese and all that stuff that store all that mucus in our body out of our diets. They have an almond milk, they have an oat milk. They have all type of milks that we can benefit from if we just got to have it. I ain't never liked milk, but I've cooked with it. I've never been a cereal person. I've always been a meat and potato type of chick. So yeah, do the research. Read my comment. Okay, Sandra. Roz, I've been wearing. Okay, let me go up and see if I can find Sandra. Because y'all know I've been here forever. And I'm about to get my. Like you've been online forever. Ooh, I've been having a good conversation with my sisters. They don't be hating. Hey, Sheila. I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, 3 to 4. Let me see, 3 to 4 a day. And for the last month, none. That's good, Mozzie. I'm so proud of you, Roz. God is good. Thank you, sexy girl. Keep bottom feeders where they belong, at the bottom. Ooh, Danielle, I like that. That's what we gonna keep them, baby. Wow, Sandra Lee, 61 years married. I'm praying for longevity for me and my husband. Ooh, everything you and your husband look like y'all are was a match made in heaven. Girl, you guys are a beautiful couple. You guys are gonna get to 61 years, honey, without a doubt. That's right. My AC was 9.1. Now no longer a diabetic. Change what I eat. Exactly.
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon.
They say good morning. I just gave my thumbs up. I was trying.
You had your heater on?
Shit is still on.
Oh, it is. That's why it's warm.
Hello, Miss Ross. Hello. I'm trying to find Sandra. Oh, Sandra said, "Mom." Okay, I saw that, Sandra. Yeah, your mom is gonna be just fine. Oh no, I didn't read that. My mom was on dialysis 27 years and my dad 6. But I think he left on a broken heart because he was very strong and a health man. No pork, no red meat all of his life. They were married for 61 years. Yeah. You open yourself up when you are dealing with um when you're grieving. Your body is affected by grief. I didn't get sick until my son passed away. I got sick in he passed away in 2020. I got sick the following year because my body was so full of grief. And I'm still grieving, y'all. But it's not as bad. I woke up today, I turned on Netflix, and you know how everybody got their own little account and Netflix keep up with what you've been watching. I've been back downstairs in this room for about 3 days now, and I've been watching Netflix under Roz, my own thing. But when I went to Netflix this morning, my son account was the account that was highlighted, Myron. When I looked at my phone, it gives me different photos that I took this time of the year, the same day of the year, and it was a photo of my son and 3 of his daughters swimming on today's date. I say, can't nobody tell me my son don't say, Mom, I'm here. Mom, I'm with you. He lets me know all the time. This was right when I opened my eyes today. My son was letting me know that his presence is still right here, holding me, loving me, with me, walking with me. It gives me comfort, you guys. It really do. But I wasn't even going to talk about that. But, you know, it came up. Let me see. Let me see, y'all, because we finna head out. We finna head out. Thank you so much, Roz. God has truly blessed me with my bonus. Yes, he did, Retha. I'm blessed. Hey, blessed Dynasty, Roz. I'm late. I will catch the replay, boo. Again, much love. Love you. Roz, I eat a piece of ginger every day and drink lemon cucumber water. Okay, Angela. You own to something good, honey, because that cucumber, mint, and lemon that me and Juju had the other day at the farmer's market, baby, it was good. Charlotte say good morning, Day Day. She say good morning. I got it down from 255 to 185 in 3 months. You know how slim I am. I can't lose too much weight. But I have let me see, let me see, hands on my diet. Okay. So you went from 255 to 185. Read the brag, y'all. Guess how much I weigh? Look at 333. It keep popping up. We know we got each other. God, we know we got each other. Let me see, y'all. Thank you, Sabrina. What it do? Don't forget. Read the ask for your cash app, baby. LaWanda, I'm finna get out of here. Yes, Roz. But you like ice cream, and that's milk. No good for you. It's not. But guess what? I found the oak, a dairy-free ice cream. And it tastes good. Matter of fact, after dinner tonight, I think I'm gonna have me some vanilla oat milk ice cream with some blackberries all through it. I think that's gonna be my dessert tonight. And I can have it all. And I love to fill vanilla ice cream up with blackberries. Oh my God, you guys, if y'all never tried blackberries and vanilla ice cream, try it. It's so delicious. Let me see. But yes, happy birthday, Bama. Great live. Thank you, Miss Rubber Bag. Me too, Roz. I've never liked milk. Don't give me no damn cereal when I was little. Can I get some eggs and bacon and some other potatoes and a piece of toast? Please. Enjoy your birthday, Bama. Yeah, enjoy it, Bama. Hey, my beautiful sisters, my in chat. All of my beautiful sisters in the chat. Much love, boo, to you and all my beautiful sisters. I hope that everyone has an amazing day. God bless, thankful, and grateful day. Yes. I got it down. Y'all know how much I weigh now? Now I know what she be talking about, Roz. Listen to your baby smart attorney. Uh-huh. Y'all know I'm listening to my baby. Yes, I'm on my portal as well. Exactly, Danielle. You don't have to wait for the doctor to call you. You can go look at your stuff. I look at my stuff all the time. The very next day is there. Blessings, Raw Squad, listening while working. Okay, Angela, have a beautiful day at work. It was at the end of Ask Granny Live. Okay. Y'all know I'm going to find it. Happy birthday, Bama. Whoop, whoop. We are 1 week apart. My birth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Have a great day, Bama. Thank you, Starburst. Let me see. You can try pesto sauce if you like basil. Royalty Queen, I'm finna see. Roz, post in the sister circle. Post in the circle. Post what? My weight? Can I tell y'all that I'm in my low 180s? My weight at dialysis is 82.5 kilograms. When you put that into pounds, let me tell y'all what my weight is now. Because when they take off them kilograms, y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? It's a let me see. Okay, into pounds. Okay, let's see. 82.5 kilograms. Let me see. Let me see if I can see it. Okay. Oh, that ain't right. Girl, that is not right. Let me go back. Let me get out of here. Okay, let me see. Okay, 82.5 kilograms. That's my dry weight, you guys. That's dry weight. That is 181.8 pounds. So I'm damn near in the 170s, you guys. And I eat a lot different. I eat 2 to 3 times a day. Maybe two is my average, right? Um, I can tell. The weight is coming off me so beautifully. And it's a lot to do with dialysis because removing all that fluid and my levels, my dry weight used to be 84.5. It went down 2 kilograms equal to 4 pounds. So now my weight is 181. It may be a more today because that was my weight at dialysis, leaving dialysis yesterday. Every day, when I go back to dialysis tomorrow, I would have 1 or 2 kilograms above what I left with on Wednesday. And that will be what they pull off for Friday. So you gain some right back. But for the most part, if I even lose a lot more weight, then my dry weight is going to be a lot lower. I'm so thankful and happy, you guys. I've never seen under 200 pounds since high school, you guys. So for me to be in the low 180s, it's amazing. I'm so grateful. And it ain't coming off fast, it's coming off gradually, but it's working for me. But anyway, I love y'all and I can keep y'all here all day. Let me see if Rita answered me. Wow, Roz, that's good. Keep up the work. Yes. Let me see. Rita, awesome, Roz. Let me see. Thank y'all. The recipe for the spaghetti. Let me see. Drop TikTok too. And the ice cream. Okay, Rita. I don't know who gave me that spaghetti, but I just googled another spaghetti that calls for olive oil and basil and garlic but like I said, I did get a can of stewed tomatoes. So it's not all the way tomato free, but it's a little bit. It's a little bit, right? Good, Roz. I'm glad you found another kind of ice cream. That's good for you. Yep, I did. It's called Oaks. It's Oaks. It's at Safeway. Danielle say 170, girl, not yet. What it do? Happy birthday, doll. What is the name of the ice cream? It's called Oaks. OATS, and it's at Safeway. I think it should be at like Smith's. I think Smith's is another version of Safeway. Ralph's, because I don't know what's all in your area, but it's called Oaks. It's OATC. Oat milk ice cream. Google it, Rita. You can find. I even got the strawberry one. Now I didn't like the strawberry one as much as I like the vanilla one. The strawberry had too much. It was too strawberry. It wasn't like an ice cream. It was more like a yogurt flavor, right? Let me see. Oh, Peggy said, and do it every day. God hear you. Declare your day. Exactly. Thank you, Miss Peggy. Ross, tell beautiful day day I said hi and much love. Okay, bless Dynasty. Marva say, for Obama put her cash up. I'm loving this conversation. Great live, Ross. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Like I said, Rita say 333. Uh-huh. Tater Bug, Tammy. I just love y'all. This is a great way to start my day. I hope that we all have a very great, thankful Thursday. Even if we are faced with something, I pray that we have the patience and the mindset to get through it. I love you all to the moon and back. Like I said, I will probably see you guys sooner than later. Oh, that was right on time. I think Sam is here. I think that is Sam. It's Thursday. But I love y'all. So let me have Sam come on in and do my appointment with him, which I always forget, but he's always gonna come and pop up. But I love you guys. That was perfect timing. I'm finna take care of business with him, and I will see you guys sooner than later. Bye, Rob Squad. I love you guys. Sam, say hi. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Bye, you guys. Okay, you just said good morning.